Welcome guys to another weekly digest by egamers.io. Today we are going to discuss about a lot of interesting news that happened the previous week, but before we continue, let me tell you that the CGC Cutting Games Edge conference was successfully completed with a very strong presence of blockchain games including Splinterlands, Engine, Animoca Brands, game credits and many others. So you should go and check their YouTube. Some great talks are being uploaded every day. So before we go to the news, let's check the most playable games for the past 7 days. Sprinterlands, of course, is the first with 7,500 weekly players. The trading volume is a bit low. In the second place, we have Upland, the EOS game with 6 and 700 weekly players. Third is a surprise. It's Lightbringer, the first fully decentralized Litecoin game with 5,700 weekly players. Volume is low actually. Axie Infinity climbs to the fourth place with 3,600 weekly players, and that's because Delphi Digital, which we are going to see afterwards, invested 100,059k on some Axies. It's institutional money. It's not retailers, it's institutional, and we want institutional money in the gaming space. So the fifth place belongs to Galaxy Blocks. It's a game based on the Thundercore platform with 3,200 weekly user players. Basically, it's Tetris. Now, when it comes in terms of volume, Nifty Moji, which mojied up, I've seen this like a few days ago, has reached the stunning amount of 2 million. That's a high number, right? Followed right after by CryptoKitties with around 400,000 and Super Rare with 186,000. The list completes with Decentraland and Sorare at 78 and 72 respectively. These data are provided by DAppRadar and Non-Fungible. Now let's move to the news. Atari and Ultra partnership. Atari has under development the VCS console. Let me click this one. So that's the VCS. It's backed by the Indiegogo platform by almost 12,000 backers and more than 2 million euros, more than 2.5 million euros, as you can see here. The thing with this console is that it is going to support blockchain games, and not only Ultra, but other platforms also. So all is left is to check the specific console, which is going to cost around 300 bucks. If you consider that a decent graphic cards cost that amount, I'm not sure what the quality is going to be, and even if it has graphic cards on board, for sure it will run an AMD processor. So, to move on, Delphi Digital invested 159k on Axie Infinity's NFTs. That's what I told you before. It's institutional money that entered the NFT space. That's good news, guys, because it's institutional. We want institutional, not just retail. So, the SandBox token got listed in various exchanges. The SandBox continues listing their token after Binance. Now Crypto.com, Poloniex, Upbit and WarZX India supported. Is that even legal in India? MyMetaverse has a massive new update for the survival server. Go play MyMetaverse. It's Minecraft on the blockchain, and this is the Aurora Dragon. As you can see, it's super rare, and you can play in Forgotten Artifacts and MyMetaverse. This Aurora Dragon is the e-gamers dragon. If you want one, just send me a message. I might be able to give you one. So, The SandBox, more news from the SandBox. The SandBox blockchain gaming platform appoints Bertrand, Levy. This guy has a lot of connections. He used to be the former global vice president of Universal Music. So you can understand he talks with celebrities, with big brands, and he can definitely bring traction and partners to the SandBox blockchain. And speaking of this SandBox, to the SandBox platform, and speaking of the SandBox, probably tomorrow I'm going to release an episode with Sebastian Bourget, COO of the SandBox and president of the Blockchain Games Alliance, in the Games from the Black podcast. So if you are on any major podcast platform like Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcast, search for Games from the Block. The episode will come tomorrow probably. Make sure you follow, leave your comment, and hear what this guy has to say. This is a very, very enjoyable conversation with much information. Let's continue. Animoca Brands to bring MotoGP and Star Girl to Flow blockchain. I don't think you need an introduction for MotoGP, but Star Girl, that's a game with over 1 million players, the franchise. It's a woman's game, obviously, and that's good news because it will bring the females on the NFT space. There are not so many of them. And it will go to the Flow blockchain, which is still under development by Dapper Labs. To continue, up next is Rocket League to be the next supported game on IGGalaxy. IGGalaxy is an esports platform. They host daily tournaments. You can play and win their own token, which is IGG. It used to be on Tron, but they recently moved on Matic. If anyone from IGG hears this, guys, come, let's talk. Come to the podcast. Let's talk about your Matic partnership. So, right up next, ChainGames to launch on Matic Network. I think they have a card game or something. Yeah, Super Crypto Card. So they're going to launch on the Matic Network. As you can see, many platforms move there. Many game studios move to Matic. So yeah, that's good news. Matic is also Indian. We have a public pre-alpha for Nestables. So it has been a very exciting few months for Nestable teams. I've been waiting Nestables for a long time. It's a cute game, I can say. You have cubes. This is a cube. You have cubes, you raise them, you treat them, you care for them. And I'm curious to see how the trading will go in Nestables. The game is coming on October 5th. So it's 1 week away unless it's delayed. It's public pre-alpha. Let's hope it's good. I have some cubes. I really want to try the game. So new paying options for Splinterlands. Yeah, you can buy packs on Splinterlands with almost any token, guys. No. Let's move to IQN. They are doing a contest. Win 50 IQN in the new IQeon Gathers Friends contest. We have the PR here. If you click here, it's a Give Lab. You can do what the Give Lab says. Probably invite your friends. I haven't done this. I don't know. And win 50 IQN, which is their native token. Okay, guys. So that's all from me for today. Thank you a lot for watching this video. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you like, what you don't like. I'm all about value. I want to bring value to you, so help me become better for you. Make sure you check egamers.io regularly. We are one of the oldest blockchain game communities. And thank you, guys. Thank you, because if it wasn't you, we wouldn't be here today. Have fun, take care, and see you next Sunday.